Worst of the worst. I gotta do all the interneting things. The madman. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Streaming when it's supposed to stream? Talk about that. Talk about that. I don't know if I get like started super early though, like 10 minutes now. Like that is that then there are gonna be people late to the party? Like, what's going on? Oh well. Hello everybody. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever in the world you happen to be. Curavel, I'm back. Sorry I missed yesterday's stream. I was feeling just like a little bit off. I was like, I don't know. I should probably maybe like sleep it off. Maybe I'll feel better after a nap. Won't be that surprised they joined one jump late by usual performance. Oh, okay. That's true. Like a jump or two is probably about 10-20 minutes. So I was like, all right, I'll just take like a nap, take like a 2-hour nap, get up, get ready, stream, do the whole thing. Fine. My nap was over 3 hours. I woke up, saw the time, and I was like, oh, okay, well, it's 10 minutes late now. I can do this. I can do this. And then I thought, what if it's Stealth B though? And then I fell asleep for another 3 hours. That's what I did. Hello, Dash. So now you know what gets me out of bed. Or doesn't. Like, I judge my ability to exist in the world, my ability to endure rolling Stealth B. I did see the updates and Goof seemed very happy about it, so I'll assume that they're good. I know that, whoa, Faith. Welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. Thank you. 17 months. Appreciate it. Lots of bugs, fixes, and balance changes. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people were super hype about Cadence of Hyrule, and of course, it's understandable, right? You have Necrodancer community gets, like an IP, right? Like, I mean, like a property of properties, Link, Zelda, and they had multiple characters, but I follow quite a few Cadence of Hyrule streamers, and like everyone kind of peeled away from it when there was all the like skips were found. While some skips were fine, some were very much not fine. Those got patched out, and then there were other problems, latency issues, I think. Some characters just not working out. But, I mean, I hope for the best. Like, I like people to play video games and enjoy them. Don't be like me and just play FTL and hate yourself all the time. Play video games that you enjoy. It's an idea, a novel concept, but maybe it'll catch on. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, all these PogChamps, I have no idea who they are. That she's viable now? That's nice. Arya's sort of like this like fan favorite. It's interesting how Arya was, you know, like considered like the ultimate challenge character during pre-release. I mean, she was the only challenge character. There was no Monk, there was no Bolt, Coda, Mary, that kind of stuff. And now it's just like, yeah, like you kind of get her more so. Yeah, she just removed PogChamp. Yeah, I guess I just don't quite. It's like it's so completely tied to an individual and like what it is. I mean, it's an icon that's iconic, and it's like, what are you doing there? Join Mantis. Can do, will do. I like that that's the stuff that like Twitch is concerned about, though. Like Twitch has so many other problems. Like it has so many other like issues at the forefront, and it's like, you know what? We're gonna try and figure out this PogChamp thing. And originally they got rid of it, and it's like, all right, fine, whatever. And they're like, what do we bring it back? But we change who it is every 24 hours. It's like, what? So who says that Rock V doesn't suck? Yeah. Hi, Cora. I saw that, so Hollow Shadim's win streak stopped at 92. I haven't seen all the run of the Rock B. I just kind of like went back and caught the tail end of it. Yeah. Like, his streaming time isn't inherently conducive to like what I'm actually like want to like focus and watch on streams, but I went back and watched like his Rock A run. It's sort of interesting. Like I as a pauser player, like can never truly like appreciate like the level of microing that gets done live. Yeah, it was sorry, spoiler alerts. Yeah, Rockby got him earlier today. Looked like he had picked up a heavy laser and a hull 2, but had no systems. And so, like, that's really rough if you have no systems by, I think it was like Sector 4 or Sector 5. But I mean, you can't feel bad about winning 92 in a row. Like, it's like, oh, I played 91 games on this file and have 7 losses. Just pretty good. It's 91 to 91. No losses. Yeah. It's kind of interesting, like, watching other players, and, like, sometimes you pick stuff up, and then other times it's just, like, yeah, I'm mostly looking for, like, decisions. Did you ever play pinball in Hades? I'm not sure what pinball is a reference to. Yeah, it's true. Consider losing less. What exactly is pinball? Oh, yeah, you know, I've never really got, like, I've almost never done those builds. Yeah, the title dash builds. What was the weapon? Oh, yeah. Still haven't beat Zone 3 of Hades? Yeah, Elysium. Elysium is a step up. Elysium is just like, I'm never... I find Elysium almost harder than any of the other areas. Particularly when elites start getting involved. And it's just like each one of the elites is specifically tuned to wreck like a specific kind of build set, it seems like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then there's then there's the boss. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's very true. All right, I don't know. Let's get going. We're on what, like a 16 win streak or something? Something like that? Yeah, so we've done all the Kestrel ships, NGA, Fed B, Stealth C, Rock AB, Slug AC, Mantis A, Zoltan C, Crystal AB, and then all the Lanny ships. Stealth C has been completed. This one is not. It's actually been a little while since I run the Stealth C, I think. Or Stealth A. Yeah, the Stealth A, that's what it's called. I remember ship names and that there are things that do stuff. I was like, I had to redo community awards. We did that one. Mark is completed. Yeah, Stealth A is ranked pretty highly among players. I haven't actually updated Hollow's new win percentages, win numbers. So Stealth A is actually the third winniest ship among the players whose stats I have at 77-7. So that's a 91, 92 win percentage. Easy roar. I've lost on it twice. One was just like a really, really struggle run early on in my FTL career, and then the other one was I just screwed up a hack. But yeah, it starts with Bonkers Weapons, which is great. So this ship is one that greatly benefits from Advanced Edition. Make sure I actually wrote that correctly. Hello, Trax. So it's not Stealth A's fault. I don't know. Yeah, well, the second one definitely wasn't Stealth A's fault. Like, I had everything. I just needed to, like... It's on that thing where you're, like, kind of low on resources, but have all the systems and everything. And then I just ran into a rigger ship, and I hacked early, so my shots didn't land in time. And then it just absolutely erased me. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so the data that you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Royal fleet can catch you up. Stuff sells for half. Bop. You not go to hi Kylar. Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah. So like hacking lets these efficient weapons be carried until like the end. Like that's the thing that Advanced Edition allows for. Like without Advanced Edition, like Mini Beam isn't that great. I know it's sacrilege, but you're like, do you really want to go into a flagship fight with like Burst Laser 2, Dual Lasers, and Mini Beam? You know, like, not really. Like, that's not super amazing. But if you have hacking, whew, yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Oh, look at that exit location. That's pretty great. There's new Cadence Hyrule update. Yeah, Dash was just telling me about it. I saw Goof was posting and seemed very excited about it. Fixes like all the things. Lovely. Glad to hear. Yeah, like I like people like, you know, it's like when Cyberpunk came out and people were like really upset or whatever. Like I didn't like that people were upset that the game was kind of that the game was disappointing or No Man's Sky, even if it's a game that I personally don't play. Like, also this ship could be not so fun. Depends on what it's hacking. I wonder if it's gonna hack my shields. Do I want to pre-cloak? Because I can't cloak Mini Beam. Oh, no. Right. I mean, Cyberpunk was like 6 months, probably needs like 6 months of polish or something along those lines. We got pushed out by investors. And then No Man's Sky was, you're going to get everything in this super crazy awesome game. And nope. I think I'll try pre-cloaking here. Go for piloting. I mean, yeah, I could take damage here, but I also don't want them potentially running away. Good, they left the mini beam up. Should have happened the other way around, considering charge times. It's all good. People are dumb. Well, again, it's... I don't... I think we're all potentially, like... persuaded by hype. I remember being like super stoked, not for a video game, but there was a movie called Batman Ninja. Remember when you used to buy a game, there's nothing to download? That's true. 7 scrap, heck yeah. So though, I don't know if like, if you don't know that it was like 2-3 years ago, maybe. Wow, Shay can get on board. It's close. Yeah, right. No. I think you're right. There is a general consent. There is a general issue within the gaming community. Well, one. There's only this one problem with the gaming community, and they're just they just want their games too early. That's about it. No. It'd be nice. But yeah, they're the people who are like they were sending death threats. Yeah, Batman Ninja. I was totally on board for Batman Ninja for like the first 2/3, and then the last third before the penultimate kind of thing was just so bizarre and then massively disappointing. Well, there's all these games, and they're like, we spent 5 years developing it. Like, wow, okay, cool. And they're like, not really. We actually couldn't figure out what we were doing for the first 3.5 years, and then we fired the team and brought in a new team, and so we crunched it in 8 months. Like, then don't say you worked on it for 5 years. Rather than starting on it. Outpost, chance to double rewards. They do have drone control, but double rewards. Double rewards? I mean, that's not a key system at all. Oh, just get the dodge. Level 4 engines are kind of cool. Mass Effect Andromeda was so disappointing. I've not played it. I mean, I probably told the story a couple times. Sure. Well, that I wear my Mass Effect jacket in public. And people are like, have you played Andromeda? And I go, no. And they're like, don't. For games after Sonic Forces. Yeah, I get like, I now try to like, you know, and also I don't want to be spoiled, right? So I try to find reviews and I just kind of skip to the end and be like, don't say it's a buggy mess. Don't say it's a buggy mess. And then they're like, yeah, it's fine. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, but it was in early access for a while. 36 scrap. What do we do here? We upgrade our weapons. We upgrade our weapons. So we get a buffer point in our weapons. Yeah, I got a Mass Effect hoodie. It is super awesome. Like, it's actually ridiculous how often people are like, dude, that's a cool jacket. I was like, oh, I should kind of, like, I lost track. Dozens of people will stop me when I'm shopping, walking through a mall or whatever. One time, a pair of women stalked me, and they're like, oh, that's like a really cool jacket. I got a tattoo. I was like, oh, awesome. And she pulled up her hair, and on the back of her neck, she had an N7 tattoo. I was like, right on. I actually saw a car that was like, it said like Alliance and had bumper stickers and all this other stuff related to Mass Effect. I was like, nice. Attack the Slaver's Scum? I think we're gonna attack the Slaver's Scum. That's not a happy weapon to see. Yeah, like, still. Like, Mass Effect 3 had some disappointed fans in it. Some very disappointed fans. And then Andromeda had also not particularly pleased individuals. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cloak this, because that's 2 points of damage. Yeah, that seemed possible. It's fine. It's not the best, but... Oh, that seems foolish. Let's actually make sure we take their weapons offline. That might be a better play. That might be a better play. Let's just kill them. I'm kind of interested, but, like, I've sunk so much time in it. I want to... They have to do something more than just update the graphics. Like, if it's just, we have nicer graphics, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, I mean, an extra crew is kind of okay. It's not, like, the biggest deal on this ship. I mean, I have 3 crew. It has... Layout's, like, okay, I guess. I'm gonna be a hero. Just for 1 day. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I mean, I've played all of them so much, I can pick them apart a good deal. You don't have to worry too much because they are level 2 sensors. Just making sure I actually opened all the doors this time. Good. Engines to O2. Hey, Blawwolf. Yeah. So, like, I think I played, like, the remastered BioShock. I really like that. The second one was like... It was super buggy. Oh, I should say, nah, it definitely had some issues. I'll stand by that. That was a long walk you just took there. Do I want to try and break weapons? The problem is like, it's this. Like, it's so fast. You switched? Oh, you glorious little NGU. Oh, it's a store. Interesting. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Firebomb poggers. Yeah, probably not getting Firebomb. I have a feeling we're not going to be getting Firebomb. Alright, stores. They got a charge laser. They have a chain ion. No systems. Do I want the charge too? So the charge 2 is typically not great. I'm not going to pretend like it is. I guess I could take the ion. Like, I don't want to pass up on weapons. It's 3, which is like a lot of upgrades to really get it on board with my other weapons, where the chain doesn't take as much. Yeah, charge 2 for you. Right, it's not great, but I don't need bonkers. How did you buy a shield charge booster with no shields? And firebombs cost? Oh, firebomb's like 50 scrap. I could. So I'll sell this titanium casing. I can sell but see, I can sell titanium casing and then I have a bunch of money. I'd probably just pick up this, the ion charger. It still has the ability to like hit weapons. It might enable some crew kills that I couldn't normally get, so. And it's not like as massive of an investment. Now the question is do I sell the casing? So the casing is like, if I get hit in a system room, there's a 15% chance that I just take hull damage, but the system isn't hurt. Which is weird because you're like, well, this ship doesn't really need that, nor does it need the massive infusion of money like Stealth B. Like, it should totally be a thing on the Stealth B. I'm just going to get closer to maybe getting the Charge Ion online. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a mystery. Hi there. Well, technically it's better for this. Flax are so sketchy. Alright. Gotta think now for a second. So the shots are coming. Hopefully we dodge them. Mini beams dealt 2. We hit 2. They have 1 health. I mean, my dual laser shot can set up for mini beam to deal damage. And that's going to take 2 more shots, so it's actually faster. Jeez, the double targeting on weapons. Chill out now. Yeah, I think so. They're running away. Not ideal. Okay, this is up. At least we got that down. Nope, never mind. JK. Okay. It's fine. Not great, but... just kill him. Yeah, this isn't inherently for, like, crew kills, just because I don't have shields. So I can't really just stand in fights and be like, oh, let's, like, tank some damage for a little bit and everything's gonna work out fine. No. What are you? A sun. I mean, I could. So if I take this fight, that's locked in, or I have to do all this stuff. I mean, if I can get out of the sun fast enough, then it's not a problem. We'll see. Hello there. Not bad. This is fine. We can teleport. Also, I think Blawa did join command, and I didn't, like, get them on board, because I'm a bad person, right? Shade? No. Yeah, they did. All right, sorry about that. I just remembered. Hold on, I was typing. You're not allowed to shoot me when I'm typing. Rude. All right, we're gonna wait for the mini beam to actually get going so we can try and reduce their evasion here. Nice. Hello, Flannel. Yeah, I just have basic join commands, sorry. I don't have personalized commands for everybody, jeez. What do I think of level 2 cloak? So I used to be... Man... I used to be a proponent of getting the level 2 cloak instead of the buffer point in weapons because of things like asteroid fields. I kind of switched off of it because it's a 5 scrap savings. And honestly have not looked back. I think it's a good call if you're like behind in certain areas. Yeah, this is where if I had 4 weapons, we can just have the double chain ions, and that's good stuff. Do I buy a power bar? I think I kind of have to. It's sketch. It's sketchy because I want like max engines to be able to run from this fight. Oh, no, I got the power for it. Potentially gross. Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, beam repair bot is pretty bad. Okay, so 2 shots are heading here. I want 2 shots here, I guess. And then this. Okay, so that means the beam drone's offline. At least for the time being. Shields down. Break drones. Okay, we'll start repairs on this, but we should be able to get away in time, I think. Nice. Aid the Federation ship. All the fun. All the fun. I'm just getting all the fun. Cool. Cool. I really need to charge my weapons. Yeah, let's not have my ship set on fire. Oh, right, my shot missed, that's right. Also, I should not have targeted this with the ion because it's 3 power. I was going to take it down with my beam. Alright. So, potentially took an extra damage there. Yay, money. Yeah, stealthy is crazy good. Again, you have like these really efficient weapons, and the other thing is because you have cloaking, you can kind of dive early. Welcome on board, Plawwolf. All right, and we're not spending any more money. What are you? Another son? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I gotta be here in 1, 2, 3 jumps. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and long-range scanners. Right, right. That's money. That's very true. Yeah, same thing that we just did. What kind of ship are you? Hey there! Dead ship? Pretty much. Yeah, that's not targeting anything I care about. Let the beam do its work. So once you destroy the enemy ship, or once there's not an enemy ship present, your FTL charges a lot faster. Expensive damage? Hey, Dig Dug. We can just go. Totally fending for myself and attacking and escaping. It's a little bit spicy here. Little spicy. Yeah, for like drones, they can just like target the... Yuck. All right, so I find that just like timing up, like selecting on just on the side of where this door is makes the 4-room swipe pretty easy. That's only a stealth bee thing, or a mantis bee thing. Don't forget the mantis bee. It has things. $17. All right, so what we made... Geez, how much money have we made? So we got 40 back, but I spent 60. So plus 20, yeah, approximately 1 billion scrap. Plus 25. Took a little bit of damage. Power bars, weapons, yeah. So we spent, wait, so we spent 80 scrap? Is that right? No, it's, yeah. It's 25 and 35. It is 60. So yeah, we spent 80 scrap. We still have 117. The thing sells for 40. So we pumped 40 on that. 157 scrap plus an ion. An ion charger. Okay. Oh yeah, and that. Jeez, what a bonker, Sector 1. Sure. Hey, what's damage? Nobody knows. It's fine. That's a pretty easy choice. All right, no, I'm gonna totally math this out. So we have 117 scrap. 117. We spent 50 plus 80 minus 40 equals. So we picked up 207 scrap plus a charge ion and have only 1 hull damage. That's good, because this ship, it totally struggles in the early game and needs all the help it can get. Thanks, FTL. Alright, I don't want to go to the Pulsar because I want to find stores. Also, Pulsars. Like, I'm probably okay, but... Pulsars. Search among the stores, meet a friend. Hello, friend! I mean, we didn't even do anything diving or silly-wise, but yeah, again, long-range scanners. Pretty good. I'll just go ahead and cloak. Okay, weapons are offline now. Bum, bum, bum. Plus, hey, more weapon training, right? Yeah, the weapon training is what it's really all about. Bum, ba-dum, bum. $13. All right. So I can still, if that's the store, maybe I don't see it. Might have been. I wasn't fully paying attention once it was over. No thanks. I don't really need missiles. All right, a fight, a store. And there we go. Let's see what the store has. Attack the ship. Cloaking, probably the missile. Probably the missile. Spoiler alert, sorry. Maybe some of you wanted to guess. Oh, that's an Artemis. I mean... So, the only thing I can point out is, like, I could see a couple people maybe skipping out on picking up this charge ion, and it's absolutely putting in work for us. And, like, just anything that helps you get through those, like, first 2-3 sectors, it's such a big deal. Okay, that's overkill, is what that is. Yeah, I could go... Alright, so the problem with running triple charge ions is I actually can't kill anything with it that it doesn't have crew. Pre-igniter, definitely. Pre-igniter's interesting. Yeah, that's just never getting online. You like overkill. Alright, so... This is a spot where I buy pre-igniter. Huh. So pre-igniter cost me 120, so that drops me down to 53 scrap. I don't want to have 53 scrap. Triple charge ion pre-igniter seems legit. I mean, essentially, if we do the Sven maneuver with it, we can actually charge up all of them. So we would be able to fire 9 ions at the start of every fight, unless they have cloaking. Like, that's the thing. If we Sven maneuver it, this becomes, like, incredibly strong. One, two, three. I mean, I'm gonna find more money. Well, I find 30 bucks. 53. So I need 27 if I want to buy hacking. Right, that's Bloodlie's 100% correct. If I go to a store, I probably want to actually just buy shields. I'm kind of okay. So it's like, am I okay with getting nothing right now? Yeah, I don't think it's justified right now. He's probably correct. It's fair. Uh-oh. Wish I had a pre-igniter. Well, we'll try. Gross. Wow, the dodges, though. Dodges are real. I didn't quite get there. What is this ship? It's the greatest ship alive. I think I'll miss. Out of control. Out of control is what it was. Well, we tried. By tried, I mean we thought about it. $8? Get out of town. $8 for that fight. Yeah, I know. Ninja Attack was rude. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum ba bum bum. All right. Yeah. Hey, if we use a pre-igniter, that Zoltan shield is gone, right? Like, there's a good chance it's just gone. That's fair. I can't say that's wrong. Kind of want to get to these downward areas and over here. Cool. Yeah, money's good. Stress called an NG ship under attack from a rebel fighter. Well, hey, I got 8 scrap to jump before, so 58 divided by 2 is only like numbers. So I think we charge up to 2 shots. Oh, I gotta be this way. Don't be this way. Also, I should actually do it this way and hit the oxygen. Hit that oxygen, yo. Enjoy the double ions. Yeah. Some of that timing's a little bit weird. Yeah, big numbers. That's what I said. Big numbers. It's 29. Oh my gosh! That went from no fires to 4 fires real quick. Wow. Give them nothing. Yeah, dual lasers. You gotta relax there. Gotta chill. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta take this beacon and hope that one of these is the store. It's my best bet. 1, 2. I only have 3 more jumps in the sector. I mean, maybe that's 1 store, but I gotta give myself a chance at 2 stores. Again, I didn't see this beacon. We only saw 1 store. Yuck. That was the other potential buying. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get out of the way! 1, 2, 3, 4. Store. Shields. I'll take the shields. Probably take the mind control. Whatever. Uh-huh. Farb! Okay, is that it? Are we good? I tried. I don't think I've actually ever done that. That'd be fun. Like, if it was, like, late game and it's a single-page store and you just buy it all out. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with not picking up the other engines right now. But you know, just crap in the late game. That's a hunk of change. Sure. Okay. So, 2 shielded ships. We have answers. We have answers. We can do some things. No. All right. Oh, if we came down this way, we could have got 2 extra jumps and dove. Huh. Yes. The one that gives me a choice. 1, 2, 3. I think you can delay hacking a little bit, get you choose. Well, I mean, I have shots. I got the mind control, so that gets us there. So, yeah, it's in this weird thing where it's like I need hacking in a weapon. This still can be pretty beneficial, even without if we don't find a weapon, except against flagship. Power weapons and attack. Okay. Waiting for double ions. All right, I got a shield bubble. I have a shield bubble? What's the best way to actually fire my weapons here? This takes down, unless it's fully charged, this is only going to take down 1 shield bubble. I could delay it to try and take down both. And then fire up the dual lasers. fire up the dual lasers. Is 2 shots enough? Oh, wow, they're fighting? That's great. Bum, 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 bum. I could have done a better swipe to knock down that extra point of hull damage. Yeah, I needed to. Well, guess we know what time it is. $34 health. 19. That's all actually I really needed. Evasion training, go! Woo! Alright. Yeah, one bioswipe is so much more pleasure. It's like alright, I can land one versus like, I don't know, I have to land 4 or 5. I'll say Xenon. Alright, so hopefully we get 80 scrap before we have to go to the store. I can get like 2 more jumps in. Be purged! I don't want to be purged. Might dive. Yeah, I need the money. Your private being discovers civilian ship. Oh, totally attacking the landing ship. How many times have we seen this? How many times have we seen Flak Heavy Laser 1 by now? Is this the 4th? It feels like this is like the 4th time. Alright, I think I have a plan on how I'm going to do this. Except it's actually better because this is only 1 shield. Okay, those go faster. Boop. Hey, Weeks. Five fuel, 7 miss. Yeah, unfortunately, I want to make like more money because of that. The store. I want that store. Okay, 85 and 85 health. Da-da-ba-ba-bum. Okay, Flak is back up. It's not like I don't notice that. I don't know if you'll defend weapons. Okay. Get wrecked. Huh. It's fine. We got all the time. Well, we got a lot of time. No. $26. Yeah, it's like if you do weapon damage, it's probably, but like fight damage, I don't think it is. Like as soon as you do like any fight damage, it's never going to be 15. Hey, Cass. Yeah, well, we're just in Sector 3. Huh. See, you say waiting, but next sector is, good luck, thanks. Next sector is 3 shields. I'm gonna bop this. We're gonna hit here, and if it's anything that, like, lets me go to the store, I'm willing to burn a jump to try and find hacking. Hey. Okay. How much are you? 55. No. No, I normally don't like burning jumps either, but it's like... So this is what I look at it. Do you want to burn one jump to win the game? Yes. Like, it's burning one jump to a chance to win the game. I'm not behind, like, so it doesn't matter. I literally have every single system I want. I'm just in money and weapon mode already. Okay, am I needing power? I mean, I'm still rolling the dice, right? It's not like that hacking was guaranteed to be there, though they did run out of a bunch of systems, considering I bought 3. Hey, Farb. Okay, Farb, so I didn't go to the store yet because I only had 70 scrap when we were here. We hit here, got 30 scrap. Would you have hopped back there to the store to see if there was hacking? Okay. Hope you're doing well. No hesitation. Okay. Anytime I, like, make decisions, I always kind of like to kick them over to somebody else just to kind of be like... Oh, I'm sorry, not feeling well. Now, what... Like... Are you sick because you were... Were you trying to do shorts on GameStop stock? Is that it? And you had invested your Twitch millions into shorting the market, and Reddit put the screws to you there. She asking for whether they would have bought Pre-Igniter. That's also true. Why was I surprised there was nothing here? I just like, oh, right. I've been here before. Hello there. That is not okay. I want you to know that. Alright, what's the plan? This? I think it's that. Nah, I mean, I can hack weapons. I don't think it inherently matters too much. Yeah, this is Sector 3. Buy myself a little bit of time. I actually want to charge up the ions. Weapons person is the one who's going to try and stop them. Good luck. No, it was a little bit delayed. Yeah, I guess that came from the duels came from like here, and then they came from like the furthest distance they could. Now we determined it was like, I don't know, 200 something. How about no? Fire? I have to do so much damage to this room. It's absurd. Bum. 2 ions hitting shields, basically the same as 1. So against 3 shields, you need pretty high shots to land. Right. Bum 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 bum. 28 and 40. Yeah, okay. Get him! Oh, here, I'll do it for you. Competent. Guess I'll do it myself. 46 health, okay. Boom, boom, boop, boop, ba-doo. Can I get a stun? No. Actually, I probably could just kill them from here. I wasn't sure what status the doors were at. Yeah, 10% per tile, just no luck. No luck at all. Like I went back just to see what it was when I found out that his streak stopped at 92. It was like Rock B, Sector 4, Sector 5, I think, with Hull 2, Pierce, and then Heavy 1, but no other systems. Couldn't even get 100. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I really dislike the Rock B. I remember when I first put my tier list and people are like, really, Rock B? And it's like, have you ever not got a weapon on Rock B? And they're like, well, it's bad. No, no, no. Like, I don't get a weapon on this ship for the first 2 sectors. I'm still okay. I'm not amazing. I'm not great, but I'm okay. But if you don't get, like, another weapon on Rock B, you are awful. Like, you're so bad. It's like, oh, wait, I literally can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I got 3 jumps. Maybe I got 4 jumps. That's a tough one. I should probably go into 2 shields. No, I should probably just like get a power bar because I am a little bit light, and then we'll upgrade hacking. Shields. Shields. I mean, Rockbee's starting weapons are technically like worse than like NGB. Like they're really close. They both have the heavy shot. At least one has the ion, so if you get like another ion, you got something. Attack. Hacking? I didn't know that was allowed. You do have the weapons buffer, that's true. What do I want to do? Yeah, I guess Slug A kind of does. Dodge training. Aw, of course this doesn't really help. Do 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 do. Baking powder? Okay, no, this is fine. Alright. Well, I got a little bit of time. Pop it. Ariel. We can sing Under the Sea now. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, that's only 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I know, Sebastian. Look. I have a younger sister. Okay? So, trust me. I know that soundtrack. Continuous loop for months. Gonna attack those rebels. Yoicks. Maybe I should have got a second shield. No. Oh, okay. No, that's not cool. It's actually kind of bad. Oh, that's good. Okay. Draw your weapons. Dun, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. They killed him? Yeah, they did. Aw. Ah! That's fine. Okay, if I do a swipey swipe, this comes offline, which I'm kind of okay with. Actually, I'm very much okay with that. Um, 104, 36, 33. He's a pro. What can I say? I mean, didn't have sensors on, but, you know. Okay, 1 health, 14 health. Oh, okay. That's just, you know, like... Sure. Oh, good, money. Psh, need shields on this ship. What was I thinking? It's fine. It's fine all along. Had it all the way. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get 3 more jumps out of the sector. Things I don't need, but... Of course I'm diving. I'm super greedy. I make the best decisions. Bum, 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 bum. Power? What's that? Okay. They're gonna show up just fine. Except it's not... Huh. I was like, oh yeah, I can Marsala. And then they're like, nope. Get wrecked. Fair enough. Yeah, this is fine. Right? I mean, I still have Cloak up. And it's gonna get Ion to oblivion. Alright, how much health are you at? 38 and 100. Why don't you go back? Look, your friend. So if I mind control them, they'll die, and then I really want this crew to board me if possible. So kind of holding out for that. As far as what my plan is. That's my plan. Is 38 enough that they would come aboard with on 38? Really? I wouldn't think it'd be that... I'm gonna test. I'll find out. Okay. But I don't know if it was the health thing or it was because it was the fixin' thing. Or if it was the FTL sometimes does randomness and doesn't like you thing. All that's very possible. Yeah, if you could, like, not... I don't know. 3 extra jumps. Probably should buy, I don't know, power? Power seems like a good purchase here. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, yeah. Hello? Can you help me out? 20 bucks. That counts. So are we one of those Sector 4 ships we see and we're like, GG's? I mean, like, if I saw the... Well, hey, no, there's no enemy ship that would look like this unless, like, what? Lanny? No, I don't think Lanny can have this combination. Like, it would be like, uh-oh, like, this is pretty dangerous. But, like, the thing that's really, aside from just, like... You know, like, we're using the Charge Ion to absolutely annihilate their weapon system. The AI would not be as picky as us. It would spray their shots randomly, so... I mean, we can just hack weapons and run from here. And, Gobbo? Alright. Has anybody got eyes on Goblin Juggler? Anybody? I feel like... Yeah, no, I don't... This is not okay. This is unacceptable. Might as well. Oh, they're going to my engines? Alright, I just need them to fight amongst ourselves then. So my charge time stays up, even though I have, like, no training. Time out? What? What do I... What? Hey, Marduk. Hey, Rakagak. How you doing? How's the FTL treating ya? It's okay. We're doing all right. I mean, this is what our ship looks like. It's decent. Do I want the weapons crew to fight them? I mean, I think we do a hack desync. Right? Is that dangerous on the way back, though? Had a hard time with Stealth 8? Oh, no. I would say that has not been the case for us. Yeah. Close. We're almost in Sector 4. We haven't got there yet. Do I want to do a 1 or a 2? I think one's fine. Oh, there we go! FGL charges even faster. The greatest. Oh, oh, you love to see the triple ion hit when it's not, you know, against the flagship. It's the best. Okay. Just get absolutely wrecked. Okay. Time to flex on the elites. I don't know about that. I got this ASB coming in pretty hot right now. I kind of got to like be a little bit concerned about, I think. Less concerned. All right, we might flex a little bit, but just a little bit, all right? Don't tell anybody. Oh, hey, don't, you can sleep if you wanna. It's all good. My run, I did Monster Fed C, had hacking, 6 crew by Sector 1. Jeez. Briefly from Slay the Spire. I don't know what that means, but yay. Yeah. I want this. I need my fuel. Okay, good. I mean, I know the game. I don't own it. Ooh. Rebel or civilians? No, I don't like the double purples. Civvies? Not like I need stores. Maybe I should have got rebels. Maybe it'll be like a massive, like, bunch of nebulas, and we'll just all laugh at the amount of money we're about to make. Or there's no nebulas at all. That's another possibility. All right. So I still actually would like a replacement on the charge, but it's fine. Yeah, I know nebula's a little bit sad. Sure. Okay. All right. So I found some fights. Yeah, but we'll be able to pop up here, it looks like, and then... Oh, these don't actually connect. Okay, now I'm sad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8, 9, 10. One, two, three. Yeah, let's do that. Something or other. Hello there. You know what? Normally, do you want to swap weapons? I'll let you live if you just swap me weapons. It's a fair deal. I bet you like living. can't take it. Like the second last shot hits, it's enough that the halberd beam times. Of course, they're not manning, so actually the window's a little bit wider than normal. Dun, 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 dun. And I'll have purple on shields. I'm gonna cloak it. I guess I just have time. Stealth A is the only ship I've not lost with since I started playing hard mode. Nice. It's a pretty good ship. Ooh, 92. I guess this is the plan. I think you might be in danger here. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Yeah, I still have 5 ships I haven't lost on, like, since, like, streaming, which kind of blows my mind. Rocket Yak once on board, can do, will do. Defend the outpost? I guess. I suppose. And it's like, do I want a bunch of shots? Do I just try and break the drones? Real bad of NGB undefeated? Hey, I have actually a pretty good NGB record. Alright? My NGB record is 16-2. It's 88.8 repeating percent. Aw. Oh wow, that timing's way off. Wasn't really even close. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. GG's. Yeah, I got, so Kestrel B's 25-0, Slug C also 25-0, Lanny B is 22, Rock C is at 18-0, and NGC is at 23. Roxy. Yeah, can't beat Roxy. Best ship. So many humans. You got hacking? I'm accidentally using AE content. Ooh, fun times are ahead. Yeah, where are the mans? I don't know. Did you say that like Cleavon Little does in Blazing Saddles? Hey, where are the mantis at? Store weapon. Six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. See, I don't think I got 4 jumps. 2, 3, 4. It would actually be nice to try and find a replacement for my Ion, so we'll take this route. Sure. 5 drone parts. Maybe. Oh, I got mind control. I got mind control. Ooh. Well, we found the mantis. So heavy laser. I mean, heavy laser works. But you know what also works is halberd beam. $35. So I'm 5 scrap short of getting the halberd beam online. If I sell my Ion. So we hold on the Ion. I think. I mean, I guess I could just do... I mean, I could sell it. And then it's just like... Mini beam, halberd beam is fine. Probably. Probably. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to kill ships. Buffer. Here's the ditching the Ion. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I know it can function, but it's just, like, why? Oh. I was tracking the Ion. So that's just hitting, because I played that really poorly. I had my mind somewhere else, which I shouldn't have. Will I get it fixed in time? No. Also, auto fire, please. I never understood why your weapon stopped charging when the enemy pops invisibility. Well, the same thing happened. So the weapon's charging is more of a lock-on function. I think, then like this is how much time it takes to fire, because actually both ships are kind of like flying around. Also, this is bad. Get back in there. Okay, could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. No problem. Alright, you're gonna go there, you're gonna go there to heal up. I'm so low on power, it's great. We'll get there. Have I ever tried? Not really, no. Quest. I want to say I've done it like once. 35 scrap in reverse ion field. Okay. So yeah, we can pick up the quest here, and then I can decide if I want to be greedy and dive again. I don't know, do I just mind control him for a dumb amount of money? What's faster than light? If you're in a car and you go faster than light, or if you're going as fast as light, and then you turn your high beams on, that's actually what's faster. So you find a small research station, discover that it's putting off a small distress signal. Strangely, there's no small response to your hails. I don't remember this outcome. I was just hoping for the one where I just get a bunch of money. Research goes putting out strange on no response. Dock, scrap drone parts, receive one random crew member. Yeah, okay, this is one where a random crew member switches sides and becomes the enemy. So yeah, that's okay, that's what I was trying to remember this one is. Yeah, if you have a medbay level 3, you're fine. Okay, it's unfortunate. Yeah, so like, if you have level 6 weapons, they give you a flat 55 to 70 scrap, and if you have mind control, it's 40 to 55, and that's, again, that's locked in. So you can get this event in Sector 1 with mind control, and you just get like 55 scrap. It's awesome. Yeah, just avoid the small research stations. The other ones are fine. Electrons in water. Is that true? Be interesting. Improved sensors. Yes, they're new. They're improved. All right. 4 crew. No Marsala maneuver. Double borders. Boring hacking shields. Huh. I mean, it's not like I need to dodge. It's not like I need them to have lowered evasion. No, I guess we're fine. Yeah, because if that shield didn't go down, then I'm not getting hit. Crow, you're being silly. All right, so like halberd beam all the things, and then shoot this, and then mini beam like all the things. No. Sure, can't off radiation if you want. See, I totally gotta look that up now. Alright. Oh yeah, the ship died. That was funny. Funny how that happened. Salton Sea? Yeah, should probably pick up some power. I think that's all I'm really doing. Is just like buying power. Oh, yeah, we're diving. We're diving. I need money, chat. I mean, look, it's only sector 4. How could I possibly survive if I don't get more cash? I mean, like that ship, I'm only doing 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. I'm only doing like 14 damage. Deployed a virus. All right, you know what? I'm gonna counter that because you have no shields. Okay, I'm feeling like this is not gonna be a very close fight. In most cases, it's bad sign. Oh. Auto Scout tried its best. Sure. Okay, double check where my power levels are. Right? No. Actually, I should get this for dive's sake. Yeah, that's fine. Are we going to establish dominance? Yes. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, this doesn't require any power on my part to deal with, so also have to have that all the way up. I wish mini beam was purchasable. I think it would have to be more than 20 scrap. I honestly just wish all stores could like sell you a basic laser. Like, there was just some blue option where if you got to a store, it's like, hey pal, I'll just sell you a basic laser for 50 bucks, and I'd be like, yeah, okay. Like, just so that there's so many runs where it's just like not finding weapons is disgusting. But if like okay, like, yeah, no, like just, I know it's a heavy laser one, but it's like a desperation thing that at least gives players a little bit of flex. Now I gotta make it hurt. You can't have nice things in FTL. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. 4 damage. It's good enough, I guess, to have both my shields up, so that's fine. Wow, no pilot. We'd already done 3 damage to their engines. Still got to dodge. Respect. Probably should go. I just done with these freeloaders. Reloaders, sure. Freeloaders, no. Zoltan or Mantis controlled? I don't like either of those. Whatever. Oh, the no pause switch. Yeah, that's what all the cool kids do. I'm all old school and like, I need to pause so I can think and make good decisions. Pulsar, asteroid field. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, it's a pulsar. My set's so much better. Yeah, like I have 656 runs recorded, and it's an 85. It's just over 85 win percentage. But if we just go over my last 201, then it's a 92 win percentage. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've only lost on 7 ships, I think. Oh, why'd you do that? Don't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 8, 9. So I've only lost on 9. Yes, I'm like undefeated on 19 ships. Huh. So this ship is kind of disgusting. Then 2 and 3. Sure. Nice. Okay. So we hack weapons in a pulsar. It's not, I don't know, it's not ideal. Switch. Switch. No, come into weapons. Do it. Weapons. Weapon. No. They're not going to do this. They're being jerks. I want them to know that they're being jerks, though. They're not going to because it's the space thing. Okay. One shield bubble up. Protect weapons best I can. Mini beam in here behind the halberd beam in case my weapons get hit. And then drop everything else off. Wait, it just resisted all of it? There's only one resist, though. Interesting. That's weird. I would have thought... British... I definitely would have thought that's not how it would have worked. Secretly OP? Like, it's what? This is, like, literally the one thing it does right. Also, probably should shoot at them. Should have, like, MC their pilot, but whatever. Oh, you know what? I could still MC their pilot before the shots land. Crow, let's go do that. Second one. Nice. Yeah, imagine accepting surrenders. That's hilarious. You're hilarious. Okay, you're a little bit low on health. You should probably get that looked at. Oh, no. Okay. Can I get a kill with dual lasers? I can get a kill with dual lasers and mini beam. $36. Bum ba-dum bum ba-da-bum bum. Hacking stuff with fire beam? Nice, nice. Because you don't have mind control. That ship can go die in a fire? It usually does. Like you don't have to tell that ship to die in a fire. It will do so with gusto. Yeah, see, that time it proc twice. I don't know. No, whatever. Unless it, like, resisted in the exact same spot. You like Fed B more than the Fed A. Get out. Get out! Asteroid field. You're a very serious ship. I respect that. You can have wrong opinions if you wish. That's why opinions are fun. Oh, nice. Come on, asteroids. Go asteroids. Asteroids. Okay. I don't want to get glaved. I just don't wanna get glaved. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep fighting. You find the source of the chest call, small research station. Let's try and rescue survivors. 4 damage. Cool. Got a little bit of money. Got a little bit of money. Put him back. I should probably get Shields 3 next, to be honest. No small fire suppression system. I'm sorry. I mean, if I don't got a rock, what's the point? What's the point? Has anyone tried fighting a bad fight? Yes. Where are you heading? Angle trajectory. So it's heading for oxygen or piloting, right? Like it lands in the center of rooms. So it has to be oxygen. Yeah, knock yourself out. Mm-hmm. Ah, boo! Didn't proc that time. Uh-huh. No, humans are Bartlanius. Do. You guys can see if there's a store. Like I don't need stores really. I mean, I probably should get some repairs, but how does it feel using the best weapons in the games? Feels pretty good. Yeah, these are up there. 1, 2. I was supposed to go down, then up. That was a mistake. Hello. You don't have a shield system. I mean, I'm sure you knew that, but I really just wanted to point that out so you extra knew. Extra knowing is all part of the battle. Two halberds, 1 mini beam. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, I decided I actually would be okay with that. If I find a hull beam, that'd be kind of cool too. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. I mean, it's pretty obvious we're winning pretty comfortably here. Nope. Yes! Oh, there it is. We're immune. We're immune. Ha ha ha. Invincible. What a day. We gotta get the third one. So it's like 150%. So that way when we get hit with ions, we actually get a free reactor. Hi there. This is gross. Oh, good. I'm gonna have 5 mantis on my ship. That's fun. That's a best times. That's a party. Nah, they just stack. Yeah, we could teleporter hack and send them all back, but it's fine. You wanna join your friends? Okay, I think that's what I want to do. They're having a good time. Oh, you know, I could have let them get stunned in the shields. That would have been mildly amusing. Yeah, we're already trained on weapons. That's cool. Also, that hack, that should have been like a long time ago. Oh no! They hit me with an ion weapon. Whatever will I do? Why don't you chill out? Why don't you just be cool? I was a little bit surprised at the end how long it took us to finish off the oh, those must have been the 2 that boarded late. I was like, boy, those other ones. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. All right, so we got Farb. And there was much rejoicing. We shouldn't get this, but I don't really care, like, what other stuff I need, so it's fine. I even know that's like not even an ion storm. Intruders on board. That brought no money. Super rude. And some are in my battery. Oh, just you? Alright. You just chill out for a second. Alright, sucker punch them on the way to the med bay. Oh, they want to... What? They didn't even go to the med bay? That's not allowed. Chat, that's not allowed. Punch them harder. Only problem is crew kills might be a little tricky against the flagship. Just a skosh, just a time. Ooh, there it is. That's it. Yes, it's totally going to be the event where that upgraded piloting is going to matter. Hi, you have really nice weapons. You honestly do. And if I was having one of my typical garbage runs, I'd be a little bit scared. That is not the case. You picked a bad day to try hard. Jump, bum, 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 bum. $40. 1, 2, 3. Can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Technically, yes. That's all I need. What? No. You know, yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you got some stuff going on. Actually, I had 3 shields. I shouldn't have cloaked that. Yeah, whatever. Like, we're done. I mean, I have tons of drone parts. It's like the only thing it's suspect right now is definitely like the crew situation. That's the only thing. It's like, yeah, maybe a little bit uncomfortable. Secure the fuel. I don't think this ship can hurt us. Right? I want to make sure, like, so the ions never hit, so as long as we have 2 shields, we're fine. Okay. Good. Crew kill here is, like, significantly better rewards. Aw, boo. Boo, I say. Actually, I think we're okay with just 1 shield. That amuses me. Alright, we'll start it. The only problem is they might get other weapons up as we deal damage to them. It's totally possible. I can't mind control them. Had to be a slug. Good swipes. Could you just, if they don't put any power into it, I don't know if level 2 beats out level 1 eventually. I guess so. Maybe it does. Like, yeah, because they're only doing level 1. Like, it should be a while before they do, like, runaways shenanigans. Oh. No, no, chat, they put up another ion. Because what, this is already the 3rd hack? Yeah, we're getting there. There we go. Guess we can try and do some evasion training. Nope. Nope. Hello there. Avoid a fight. Why would I chat, why would I want to avoid a fight? Do they not understand what we have become? That we have ascended? It's actually possible to get hit by stuff. So if I do 3 damage, the weapon system is offline. For all intents and purposes. Do you guys have any funny strategy? What, like an FTL? Like, do you mean just like specific tactics or like build strategies? Okay. Things just got a little bit interesting. Maybe. Firebeam. I mean, like boarding into medbay and hacking medbay is kind of fun. Where your crew gets healed and theirs just take like a dumb amount of damage. That's pretty amusing. I'm gonna cloak just to keep them on my ship until they're dead. Until the threat has been silenced. Besides, we were speeding along anyways. Aw. Any strategies nobody knows about. I mean, I'm pretty open about, like, the things I use in FTL. I don't particularly have anything in my back pocket, except for that one thing. Are you just gonna... For a second there. What? I don't know what you're talking about. No. Hey, I got dodges. Nice. It's good. Double stores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, well, I'll take this one. What do you got? Uh-huh. Backup data bag, drone recovery arm, repair arm. Okay. Fix up, get the 2 drone parts. I mean, I just want bodies. It's less about, like, more so than anything. Yeah, it's true. I should probably sell... I have to sell at least one of these, because if I pick up another thing, like, I don't want to just throw it away. As much fun as that's been. Like... It's like when I got, like, the scrap recovery arms, we kept getting augments, and so the scrap recovery arms actually, like, cost me more money than they got me. That gets to be Badger. Oh, that's fun. Ba-da-bum. Oh. Well, guess we're diving. Yep. Somehow I think we'll be okay, but still. Your president's joining Slug? Alright, can do, will do. Huh? Again, please, is somebody keeping an eye on Gabo? If this is a Hermes miss, like, I don't... Did he hack the game or something? I am not okay with this. Gabo, stream on your own time, pal. Have you met my friend Mantis? Okay, well, I need to dodge one shot. Or zero. Zero apparently was an option I wasn't aware of. Goblin Juggler as a no pause FTL player and was a fan of the heavy weapons, well, heavy lasers. Gross. No, there wasn't really anything I could do about it. I don't like it, but I don't want to get stuck in... that might just be another Uncharted Nebula, so... Welcome aboard. Da-da-bum. The fun factor? Ba-da-ba. I know it's there. Okie dokie. Alright, that's important. That is important. Well, looks like fights. Doesn't even look like a nebula. Why? Why? Quaid. Da-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Nope. You're getting attacked. Just how I roll. Yeah, it's true. Does seem slightly less likely on other ships. Yeah, okay, alright. I don't want them to cloak again. No, seriously, don't cloak again. Good enough. It's fine. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't know. I mean, I'm a streamer, right? So it's not like, oh, I have this strategy that can totally win this fight, but I don't want anybody else to know about it. You know? Like, as soon as I pick something up, it's like, oh, like, maybe this is a thing. I've taught people, like, I don't know, like, the basics or, like, how to play. I don't know how much of, like, strategies I have developed that other people have, like, really glommed onto. But, like, the only one... Hey, Cass. The only one I can think of is, like, now there's actually quite a few people who do the, shield drop in Phase 3. Like, that's happened. And then the, mind-controlled check. Where you can check what level the mind control is. This is Stealth A. This is Stealth A. This is the good one. Repugnant? How dare you? Yeah, that one. Okay, you got 2 shots up. That's fair. It's not the best. Things gonna go very poorly for you. All right, so I think I do like this halberd beam like this. And then I do this mini beam like this, and then the dual lasers like this. And we're like, okay. It's a pretty good streak. Still a lot of bad ships out there, but hey, you can only win with the, you know, like the ones that you got. If I say no, what happens? You're gonna come over? Oh, yeah, yeah, fight. Fight. Pew pew. This. Seems like a crew kill super unlikely. Yeah, just gotta get that cycle. Just gotta play more than 15 games a month. I've dealt like way too much damage here. What am I even like messing around with? There we go. Boop. Buy another reactor. At least gives me one more for a fight. But I like stuff. More stuff. Hello there. How are you? Boop. Oh, that's kind of not cool. Is that more dangerous? I think it actually is. I mean, I know I can't, like, mind control the pilot. Okay. You did limit the number of shots. Alright, why don't you two go fix that? As soon as I have control of my hacking again. Ew. Yeah, it's fine. I never knew until like a week ago that beams don't affect cloaking. There was like a time I thought like ions didn't. I was like, oh yeah, like beams, but also ions, and that actually like killed me this one time. I was very sad about it. Neat. No, I didn't know how charged weapons worked apparently for the longest time. Just something I was like not paying attention to. Gumpo! Hey, Gumpo. Double slugs. Oh, I gotta put you in the sensors. Shields person train? I got no idea. No. But slugging the sensors is funny. How do you play FTL? All right, Gek. Good night. Sleep well. I board with Engines and repair with Mantis. That's right. That's how you get. That's how you win. People don't know exactly how many style points FTL is based on, but it's like a lot. Engines and Mantis do the exact same system damage, so it's fine. Full trained Mantis does the same amount of damage as a drunken NG to systems. If you want to know how an NG, a drunken NG, attacks a system, I want you to imagine two ships that have smashed into each other repeatedly. Attack the pirates. What level is it? Level 1? Yeah, okay, it's fine. Why does it feel like my weapon, like, this is 12 seconds, and my halberd beam's almost charged fully. .72. Yeah, okay, I mean, yeah. Just feels like it's charging fast. I'm okay with it. Yeah, we do have that. I don't know. For some reason, it just feels really off. All right, how much health do they have? 65. Drill! Should have known that was going to happen. Ooh, the lolly. All right. It's good. Yeah, I guess. I thought, you know, maybe it was just getting boosted from the ion thing, because it's super good like that. Okay. Pretty sure we should, cloak the missile. Seems like a good idea. Alright, one... That... So now at least I can, like, hit him with the halberd beam, using only the dual lasers, and get the kill, and we're out of here. Do-do-do-do-do. 27. I'll take that jump just to get an eye on more beacons. I mean, I think we took one empty beacon, but there was actually something there. Yeah. Your local radar flickers periodically, shifting signs of large objects cloud nearby. However, the long sense strip get 43 scrap. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe? I don't want to, like, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, like, this jump doesn't even matter. It's this jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps to get here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the best I can do. Attack the pirate. Yeah, but it's since it's a nebula beacon, then it's like there's nothing there, so it's not like I have to rush to get to it, and I'm feeling pretty okay diving, particularly in nebulas. Oh my gosh, that hack was so delayed. It doesn't matter, because they don't have cloaking anymore. Heck yeah, it is. Plus, I gotta get my numbers back up. Like, my averages have dipped down the last quarter or so runs. Okay. All right. Okay. It's good. It's good. Heard you like beams. Yes. I do. You heard correct. Hey, Crow, what if you had a pre-igniter? Chat, no. Yeah. There won't be a next time. There won't be a next time. Well, I mean, yeah, now I just have to do shield sacks. I got no shots. I got no shot with no shots. There's always the next time. I don't know. Maybe there'll be a sequel and they'll be able to come back. I kind of... Not really my problem. Somebody else's. Attack? Stay hidden? Why would I want to do that? Everything's fine. Maybe there won't be another run. It's possible. Another run someday. No! No! I need this! For no reason whatsoever. Okay, good. It's close. It's close. Whew. Dun-dun-dun-dun-bum-bum. Yeah. Probably should have just taken the surrender, you know, and keep the money. The very, very precious money. Right, but ship's defeated. Score. Okay, good. Better. Yeah, the beam thing does stuff. Can you take this missile offline, please? You're being rude. Yeah, I don't want to feel tempted. Thank you. Jeez. I have no idea if this is even gonna work. Seems unlikely. Yeah, I don't think because I don't have to break down doors, I don't think it's gonna matter. They're just being jerks and they keep putting the missile back online. Yep. I have no idea what level 3? That, I guess. Sure. In terms of maybe mitigating damage. I guess I'm fighting ya. Cool, 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 cool. Was that way too early? Am I doing way too early? No, it's fine. do 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 do. Jump. I think we got this. It's so funny how I can't crew kill now. I mean, I could do some try and do some shield hack shenanigans, but somehow I'm able to get through their oxygen. Stun bomb. Yeah, that's potential. So, piloting to oxygen. Mantis repairs the O2. I guess I should have swiped into shields. Like that would have dramatically slowed them down. Like what they repair. Shields are hurt. Yeah, you get back on that. You do the thing. Alright, 1, 2, just, I don't know, be safe. That's a good idea. Yeah, better fix those weapons. Your oxygen situation isn't actually a problem. I wouldn't be concerned about it. See, I'm definitely not worried about it. Oh, really? Boo. Yeah, not being able to stop the NG as it moved across. It didn't go repair engines. It didn't stop to fight the Mantis. Rip crew. I don't know. I guess there's like some tiny fraction of a chance. Maybe. I really don't see how. Get a fire. But I don't think the Mantis kills the NG here for me. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on a second now. So as long as this is like enough levels that the Mantis can't break it, I think we got a crew kill. Like it probably refilled the oxygen all the way up to level 2. But or I'm sorry, the level 2 oxygen like refilled the ship pretty quickly. Alright. Like, I want them to stay in that room as long as possible. Like, force them to break down the door. And if we mind control them when the room is actually repaired, I'd be concerned that they'll kick themselves out into piloting. Alright, now it realizes that the oxygen is low. Come on. Yes. All right. And we dive. Really would have preferred some drone parts. Remember I bought drone parts so we had 15? I did. And then I bought a couple extra ones along the way. Yeah, it's good times. Apparently didn't matter. Well, I mean, it did, because I definitely have more now than I would, but that's just math. Okay, I was kind of kidding. Okay, the first time we fought an elite ship with all the heavies, and I said, is that Gabo? I was like, you know, a joke. And then the second time I thought it was funny, but clearly still joking. The third time, I have now run into 2 to 3 heavy laser weapons. Yeah, they've all had 4 heavy laser shots, right? Because the first one had a 2 and 2 1s, and then the other 2 had 2 2s. Hey, Mike. This is unacceptable. I should not waste drone parts for this. But let me explain why I am. Because... score. That was a high level. Seems like good just to, you know, not die. Crew kill here doesn't matter. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know, we just picked up the hull beam. Like, we still have some time to try and find a different beam weapon than the mini, I suppose. As blasphemous as that may be. Slugs? I guess we go slugs. Sell your shield and buy drone control. Oh! Alright. So I'm playing against Gabo, and Mike has been taken over by Thomas. It's a very weird day on the interwebs. Very weird day. Oh, just immediate store? I mean, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that actually doesn't chain very well. This is all the beams from triple fire bombs. All right, I get it. Pretty far ahead. It's kind of a boring run now. Gonna be silly. Should we take Clone Bay for blue options? Kind of really don't want this crew either. Yeah, so I bought a charge ion at the first store that we came across, and then we ran into another one, and then the second store had a third one. Greetings, traveler. Could fix up. Would you like payment? Decline. I should actually upgrade my O2, just cause. Just cause. Bum. Accept surrenders. $38. What? I want more. You're purist? Would have been great with drones. This is the maddest I've ever been while playing FTL. You're surprised the ship without slug markings. Mm-hmm. Heavy beam drone. Aw, see, now I miss heavy beam drone. Like, you gotta appreciate just how utterly absurd it is to actually, like, find a drone to rely on massive DPS. It's like, oh, like, I got a combat too. Plink, 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 nothing. It's like, oh, I just got a heavy beam. I'm just doing 4 damage every 3 seconds. That's fine. That's okay. If this halberd or this one comes offline, we just win, right? What are actually my chances? No, I shouldn't go for a crew kill here. Like, I was thinking about it, and then I'm like, if they run away and I have to, like, charge on a hack again, it's just a mess. I don't need to do that. Nope. Still there. Nice. I just want to keep up on drone parts. Okay. Well, if I buy another Mantis, which actually I still kind of want, because anti-bordering. Okay. Well, that gets to be Cora Sigma. They wanted Mantis before track set 8. I'm following along. Stonk tips? Yeah, I don't know about stonk. Invest? Are you telling me to? Are you suggesting I invest in Hull, or? I mean, we can go reloader. Like, it doesn't matter probably. But we've already seen both stores in this sector. Sure. Random thing that kills me. And heavily prevents random thing that kills me. Yeah. The good one. Boop. See, the ship can't hurt me, but it's not like I can get an O2 kill here. There could be like some wide variety. Because I have to hack shields to deal damage, it means I can't do like the weapon hack, cloaking, and be safe from like all the things. Safe from most of the things. Also, what am I doing? This? Oh yeah, the thing that makes sense. It's a good idea. One, two. I don't think I get there in 3, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll see. Also, if I run out of drone parts, things get really sad. Like really, really sad. Do, do, do. That's about it. Drone parts. Maybe I'll actually be able to come back for that jump. That'd be fun. I mean, we've dove, what, like 3 times? Had LRS the whole way? I think we get close to 7K. I don't know. We really didn't get, like, the good civilian sector. That was the kind of the disappointing thing. Well, I bought quite a bit of, I mean, I bought 3 of these crew here, so that's 110, plus another 45, so we do have quite a bit of money I spent on crew. Wow, okay. Plus, we still have another sector. Yuck. Can I just pre-cloak? I don't think I can kill this ship, though. I only do 12 points of damage, at least 2 hull left. I don't think that's enough. Should probably hacked like a year ago, though. That's definitely a thing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I got my... Yeah, this is fine. So we're not gonna swipe in the weapons again because the missile came offline. That's a fun thing you do with pause. It's like, oh, I don't want to actually hit him in the weapons again and can change. I can change if I want to, I guess. It's like, anybody ever watch the Red Green Show? So good. I used to watch it back in the day. $43 and nothing. There was a 5 more bars in the middle there. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ask to see their goods. I got a Sluggo though. Oh, I got a counter to that too. Get wrecked. In your ship that can't hurt me. But I powered up my battery and pumped a lot of power into my engines anyways. For reasons. Okay. That. Don't think I'm gonna accept surrender. Can't imagine why the game's suddenly giving me drones. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Mike? Huh. So score-wise, I should go like 1, 2, 3, and then dive. Does that connect though? Yeah. Sounds about like attack. I attack. Yeah, like 2-tiered missile ships can be dangerous for me. I think, maybe. Okay. That's pretty good. That's about the same, but in a different direction. No. I should actually count damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. Huh. That might not be enough. So if this is 11, which it is, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's an 8 damage swipe. That's a 5. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I'm 1 short. That being the case... I'm like trying to concoct some new angle. Got a pike beam. Alright, well... Yeah, I'm gonna have to try... I don't know. Because of how everything runs parallel? Alright, well, let's just dump everything into weapons, I guess. Because it doesn't make a difference. I should have done the checking, because now this missile is, like, live. Kind of. Oh good, they put up another missile. That's hitting. Okay. Nope. Okay. Just go ahead and fix it. It's a new airlock. Yeah. For, I don't know, not to have speed holes in my stealth ship. See, diving for like an extra fight, I mean, I'd rather just... not. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I could do that. All right, you arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gets you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? And who are you?" You explain your mission. A single room with beetles would be nice. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG... frames. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests a potential counter to rebel technology. Is it beam weapons? Because probably should be beam weapons. Risk all or save none. Yes. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. Again, beam weapons. So the response is settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck. Profit or interest, yeah. Hey, no, there was a lot of care that went into that. How dare you? Okay, so if I do 1 damage, the missile comes offline, right? And you're happy, and then I'm happy. Cool. Do I want to hit this again? So I don't have to worry about the shield attack, or do I just do as much damage as possible? Just be safe. Oh my gosh, I have like no... See, this is why I like the whole depowering strategy. I wish it was like consistent, so you can do things like this where it's like, oh, I can cloak the danger weapon and then hit that one, and like that's gonna be enough, so that I can like develop that kind of strategy where it's like, all right, I can take the missile offline and then be safe, and that's kind of rewarding for player knowledge. 2, 3. Okay, 8 drone parts. Yeah, how does Scout do his weakness? Win streaks were... I mean, there was some debate about it. I think Scott was a pretty big proponent of not liking like some of the changes of the 1.6. And I thought I'd like actually downscaled, was like still playing in like the 1.5. I could be completely misremembering that though. No, this time I actually do want to hit the weapons. It's true. Ugh. Oh, oof. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, there's a 50% chance that ion could do something. Yeah, kinda need to also not run out of drone parts here. I gotta have, I don't know, 4? I'd like to have at least 4 for the flagship fight. But I could lose fuel. Which isn't that important. Ho2 training. I wish I knew why enemies got... Prepare to fight the rebel ship. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, probably doesn't like matter if I do 1 more damage. Ooh, almost had to interact. That was close. Phase 1 is gonna hack our hacking. That'd be sad. Because I do have to 2-swipe it, right? Well, I guess I don't get a store. In honor of Reddit, I guess, right? Like, if any day... Oh, what a clutch dodge. No! Impossible. Impossible. Game's cheating. Reddit drones? What? Whatever. No! Alright, this sector was kind of a bust. So I get no money for, like, all these things. Boop, boop, boop. Sure, whatever. Alright, I'm trying. Not really. Alright, this is it. The Royal Flagship. Let's try this monstrosity. Federation fleet. They'll have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Okay, yeah, I guess. Six drone parts. Bum, 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 bum. You chased down the flagship by staying right where you were. Discover is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Small scans indicate it's redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Oh, please just stay there. That'd be great. Oh my god, that was so delayed on my part. That was so terrible. Alright. Okay, halberd, mini, hull beam, okay. I guess technically it should have been like a level 3 cloak. I mean, it probably doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I don't know. My timings were a little bit weird. Doesn't matter, but... Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, that's everybody. Except Blawwolf. No improvements we can do. Bum, bum, bum. Can't hack at the start. Counter theirs. Maybe we'll do level 3 cloak. Probably. Makes sense to do so. Gastro, hello. You can come on board. 4 drone parts. Let's go. You're not certain how to keep fighting with the amount of damage it's sustained. Looks like it's transfer power to the teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Definitely not. All right, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then Halberd Beam will be up. Make the missiles offline and be okay. Oh, I got battery. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. All right, let's break some missiles. Which that does... I have to do 4 damage. Wait, do I have a... So that's 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, one-shotter. Math. All right, thank you, Shade Reverend, Phil, Bloblo, Rakagak, Kaz, Badger, Dribret Slug, Gestro, and Core Sigma for joining the crew. Good old Stealth A. Aha! Okay, now I gotta push numbers around on like my 20 different lists. 19, 6 and 0. Okay. 6,966.23. Somebody else put in like a 6,600 earlier. Hey, 17 and 0. Nice. It's respectable. $7,000 in Farb. All right, so yeah, the 64 ships defeated was like a lot. 107 beacons, 2363 for the 7069. Well, I mean, yeah, the ship killed count is definitely up there. Scrap-wise, so, like, there was a Slug A run where we did a bunch of crew killing. Killed 62 ships and actually made a little bit more money. Again, like, I spent a bunch... How much money did I spend? So I bought crew. So that was another 100 and... 110, 155 on crew. Yeah, I don't feel like I did like a lot of really weird splurges. Yeah, I think it's slightly low. All right, yeah. Walk your dog. Cool, cool. All right, yeah. So that's gonna be it for me. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Do appreciate it. I'll be back Saturday, I think. Seems likely. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Do 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 do. Is there any? No, okay, no one's. Focus Face is hosting it. Now, the only problem with like hosting Condor races is there are like 3 races and then that's like it. Oh, people feeling Spelunky, like original Spelunky. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and raid Carly Braun. They're playing Spelunky Classic, which I guess is Spelunky HD, not the original Classic. Anyways. Yeah, main menu. Stats. Does that make the list? Oh, top scores. That's the thing I should click. No. Not bad. Not bad. Stealth A. Stealth A is like a really good ship. Who knew? Yeah, so thanks everybody for the raids, the follows, the subs, keeping me company. Very much appreciated. Like I said, should be back Saturday. Maybe some more FTL. I don't know. I always keep having like some idea. Like I like having something that breaks up FTL every once in a while. One, just it's like good for like channel health. So if I do switch games ever in the future, people are like out of like nowhere, like surprised about it. But it's also just like feels a little bit less grindy to do it that way. But then like I don't. So anyways, Hades Max Heat runs. Yeah, I did 32 Heat in Hades. I'm very happy with that. Pretty happy with that. So yeah, take care everybody. Good night.
That's 30 seconds.